Hi, this is Jenny Wheeler with Straightaway Travel. My family and I recently stayed at Dreams Aventuras Riviera in Mexico. It's a family all-inclusive resort right on the ocean, and we had an amazing stay. Here I'm going to do a complete resort walkthrough for you. This is the beautiful lobby that you walk into. As soon as we arrived, they had the nice cool towels for us to refresh with. If you are not staying Preferred Club, this is the registration. So this is where you'll walk in right to the left as you enter and get all set up for your stay and your check-in. Over here, there is a pharmacy. So if you have any medication needs or over-the-counter things that you forgot at home, they have that there for you. And here is one of the two gift shops. Out of the two, this one is a little bit more of the higher end gift shop. It has a few souvenir items and sunscreen, but it mostly has cute apparel if you forgot something you need or would like to pick up another dress or dress shirt. There's some pretty jewelry. There are a lot of great options in here, and even some nice cups in case you want to keep your beverage cool once you get it from the swim up bar. And walking back through here, you're heading back towards the main lobby. We were staying Preferred level on this trip, so when you stay Preferred level, they do take you up to the 7th floor for a one-on-one check-in, and that is also where the club lounge is. Here is a second concierge desk, so the swim-out rooms here are also concierge, so they have a concierge desk on the first floor for you as well if you need anything and don't want to head up to the 7th floor. This is Coco Cafe. We went here daily, multiple times a day. They had a lot of ice cream. They had fun specialty coffee in the morning, made to order. They have a pastry case full of fruit tarts and tiny little desserts. In the evenings, they had popcorn, so almost every night I stopped here and got a glass of champagne and a bag of popcorn to watch Netflix in my room. And coming over this way, there was a silent DJ getting started in the lobby, so that was a lot of fun. And these are the stairs down to the main pool, and that is the second gift shop right on the right there. Over here is Gohan Restaurant. This is where you can get Asian cuisine, including sushi. Sometimes they have it here, and other nights Gohan takes over World Cafe, and they have an amazing sushi buffet. At this desk here, it wasn't open this late, but that is where they have an Amstar desk if you need to talk to them about your transfers or your excursions. They also have this nice little business center if you need to get anything printed for your trip. Maybe you wanted to print your boarding passes. They have an ATM that does give out US dollars, but when we were there, it gave out all 50s. Over at the reception desk, you can have that changed into pesos, and depending on the amount of US dollars they have, they can also break up the 50s for you. This is Desires Bar. It's open daily from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. You can enjoy watching sports, music. It was very air conditioned. So the lobby did get a little warm in the morning. In the evening, it still was a lot of fun to hang out in the lobby and get treats from World Cafe. But this bar was very air conditioned. So it was nice to pop in there for a drink some nights too. Here's the silent DJ getting started. It was fun too because he was taking song requests. So sometimes I feel like with a silent DJ, you just switch the channels and wait to see. But This DJ was a lot of fun and was taking requests. Here is the spa. I visited the spa twice on my trip, and it was incredible. They also do have a full service salon, so if you are having your wedding or a special anniversary, you can get all dolled up with a mani-pedi hairstyle. So that's all available right here. They did have members from the spa going around the pool and beach offering discounted treatments. So I was able to negotiate the price down quite a bit from the posted pricing. Here is where you check in. And that was Nestor. He's the one that booked my appointments for me. Here is where Core Zone and the fitness center are located. So this is up on the 3rd floor. So the main floor is actually the 2nd floor, and the gym and Core Zone are on the 3rd floor. So here is the gym. They did have beverages right there, so if you need to replenish your thirst while you're working out. They had some Gatorade there. Yeah, and it was very nice and air conditioned in here. So if you want to work off any of the calories you might have taken in at the all-inclusive, this is a great place to do that. And just down here was one of my kids' favorite parts of the resort, Core Zone. Core Zone is intended to be the teen club for ages 13 to 17. It's not supervised like the kids club, but they have a lot of activities. Throughout our stay, there were some younger kids and some parents here playing games too. So even though it's designed to be a teens club, they pretty much let anybody use the games here. But again, if you have children, they wouldn't be supervised here. My kids at the time of travel were 9 and 11, and I did let them come here and hang out while we were down at the pool. And the hotel is so compact, we felt very safe leaving our kids here to play. And all of these games, there's no extra charge for it. So unlike, arcades on cruise ships, you're not going to rack up a charge. They're all just open for the kids to play. They had some Xbox units set up. Outside, they have the chess set up, foosball, ping pong, and pool. So my kids had a lot of fun here, getting out of the sun and staying active, making friends. They also have a refrigerator with water, so if your kids get thirsty while they're up here, they can make sure they're staying hydrated throughout their stay. Walking back through this way, this is the main pool. So this is the pool that everyone can use, whether you are preferred or not. It is heated, so if you are there and it's maybe chillier weather in Mexico, You can use this pool year round. And they also have a little children's pool right over there. As you can see, they have these towels set out on the lounge chairs every day. Those are for you whether you are preferred or not. And that doesn't mean that somebody's gone down and reserved all of those chairs. The pool attendant sets one on each chair every morning, and then you would place down your personal belongings to claim the seat. But during our stay, there seemed to be plenty of lounge chairs to go around. Here we have Sugar Reef Bar. This one is another swim up bar. It's for adults or children, so you can order virgin drinks or fun kid smoothies there too. And this restaurant here is Seaside Grill. It's open from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. and it offers an a la carte steak menu. And going just past Seaside Grill is where you find the Kids Club. So children must be fully potty trained to use the Explorers Club. And this is where you can drop kids off for different fun activities or to be watched during the day. The Explorers Club is open from 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and it is for ages 3 to 12. And the staff members there are certified by the American Red Cross and CPR. And it is a fully supervised program, so you don't have to worry about if your children are going to be watched while they're there. While my son went to the Explorers Club, they had face painting and they even did little mini hand and scalp massages for the kids. You can check on the app every day to see what activities are available. They have different pirate treasure hunts and things like that. And just now I walked back through Seaside Grill, and coming around the corner here is where you can do some of your water activities. You can meet to go do different paid water activities, but then they did have the different items that were not an extra charge, but they did accept tips. So they had a completely clear canoe boat, so you could look down into the water. They had paddle boards and things like that you can check out there. As you can see, there is a seawall built at this resort that helps keep all of the seaweed away. This area of Mexico can be known for getting a lot of seaweed on the beach, but that seawall keeps the seaweed away. And all of this sand was brought in, so it's very soft and nice. Once you are out in the water, there are sandy areas, but then there's also corally areas. So if you plan on walking around in the water a lot, you might want to bring water shoes. But I was out there with my floaty having a great time, just not walking around too much. And coming back over here is where you can find another one of the restaurants. Just up in front of us was Barefoot Grill. They're open for lunch from 11 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and for dinner from 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. They have a lot of grilled favorites, pizza, hot dogs, nachos, and you can get some drinks here up at the bar as well. And to the right are the two water slides. This is Portofino. This was an amazing restaurant for dinner. Even though it was amazing, it was probably my second favorite. We did eat there 2 nights, and because they offered different specials, it wasn't exactly the same menu, which was nice. It's Italian food, but then they also did offer some fish dishes, and I think one night they had a salmon dish on special. Another night they had a seafood pasta. It was very delicious both times we went, and the service was amazing. Coming back over this way, we have the water slides on the right. And we are heading to World Cafe. World Cafe is the buffet restaurant at the property. So you can see the water slides here. One is twisty and one goes straight down. My kids never tried the straight down one. They did enjoy relaxing on the twisty one. And this is World Cafe. It's open for breakfast from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and for lunch 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. for lunch daily. And occasionally Gohan, the Asian restaurant, does offer a seafood buffet in the evening. So you can check on your Hyatt Inclusive app and see every day which restaurants are open to you. This is a walkthrough of breakfast at World Cafe. Every day it was a little bit different. And they made sure to have a lot of kid favorites too. Over here, they even have Mickey Mouse shaped pancakes. I thought for a buffet at an all-inclusive, this was excellent. It had a lot of traditional favorites, so pickier eaters would be happy, but then there were a lot of different flavors offered as well. And it did change up from day to day, so it didn't feel like the same old buffet every morning. These cinnamon chips were amazing. They were there one day and gone the next, so they were not there every day, but they were so good. So if you are at this restaurant, I definitely recommend getting the cinnamon chips. They also did have a Bloody Mary and mimosa bar set up. So your server will come take your drink order, but then they also do have that little bar set up. So if you wanted to help yourself to another mimosa or Bloody Mary, you are welcome to do so. This is an overview of the property from the top of the water slides. Each day I did have to go up and sign a waiver that my kids were allowed to go on the water slide, so I was able to come up and get this beautiful footage of the resort. As you can see, the beach is stunning and you cannot see any seaweed. This is Portofino. This is the Italian restaurant I recommended. They also do have a wine list, so if you didn't want to do the included wine, they offer a extra wine list. El Patio, this was my favorite restaurant of the trip. It was maybe high-end Mexican, I guess I would describe it. It was amazing. The steak was amazing. The fajitas were amazing. My son really enjoyed the fresh churros he had for dessert. Coming outside of El Patio is where there is another beachy area and a fun bar with swings. This part of the property is not where you would swim though. Back over where I showed you before is where you would swim. This is rocky, but it is nice because it has the sound of the ocean crashing against the rocks and is also a little bit more relaxed and private over here if you didn't want to swim in the ocean. A lot of these buildings are where you could host a wedding or some kind of a party celebration. And as we're walking up here, this is Barracuda. It's posted as it's open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But during our stay in August, they were open later. So we went here almost daily after dinner. The kids really enjoyed getting mocktails and swinging on the swings. My husband and I enjoyed a cocktail overlooking the ocean and listening to the beautiful sounds of the waves crashing. This area was never very busy, so it was a nice place to just come and relax. Here are some additional beach beds you can rent out during your stay. Here are my kids one night after dinner enjoying the swings. This was a beautiful spot just to enjoy the sound of the ocean after dinner. You can see again how beautiful the sand is here. It's not rocky or pebbly. It was all brought in and is very, very nice. Here are some more beds that you can rent out. But again, we never had a hard time finding a chair at the pool. So we never ended up renting out one of the beds. And as you can see, this resort is so beautiful even at night. There was nightly entertainment. Some of it was in the theater and some of it is outside on the beach. So again, you would just check the activities schedule to see that. And another thing I loved about this resort is the pools didn't close early. So at some all-inclusives I've been to, they close the pool around 6 and then you're kind of forced to go to dinner. This resort kept the pool open. As you can see, families are still having fun swimming at night. And they do offer 24-hour room service. So if you wanted to just relax and make the most of your day and then go back up to your room and order room service, that's a great way to spend your vacation too. You can see some of the swim up rooms are illuminated here in the background. All of the swim up rooms are preferred no matter which side of the resort you're on. And we do have a video from Straightaway Travel as a walkthrough of one of the swim up rooms. This is the preferred club. This is up on the 7th floor. And this is where preferred guests can come and get different snacks throughout the day. They change them up each day and throughout the day. And there's also a bar here with premium liquor. Again, this is only for the preferred guests. We stayed on floor 6, which was also preferred. And so it was just a short walk up one flight of steps, or you can take the elevator to come up here to get a snack or a drink if you're watching Netflix in your room and you just want to get a little snack. And here is the preferred club pool. So this is where you would check in on your first day, and then they pretty much remember you every day after that. The pool attendant for us would grab fresh towels and get us all set up. If there was an area of the pool we liked and it only had a couple of chairs, they were happy to bring more over to accommodate our family. This is Manatee's, the swim up bar. My kids had so much fun getting their frozen mocktails there and smoothies. And looking up here, this is the rooms that have the marina view. So the preferred pool overlooks the marina. And we had our chairs set up just to the right here. This is Oceana. You can only eat breakfast and lunch at this restaurant if you are a preferred guest. You check in with the host stand and they verify that you are a preferred club. And it's a very delicious a la carte restaurant. So we really enjoyed eating here, having our food made to order. And this was later in the afternoon. So you can see that a lot of the pool chairs are taken around the pool, but over near the marina, there was a second row of chairs that were still open. Twice during our stay, they had this local Mexican market available where you could buy authentic souvenirs that were locally made. And there was also nightly entertainment on the beach 2 of the nights we were there. And in the theater, they had some additional shows throughout the week. This was their circus show right on the beach. Our family had an amazing stay. Please reach out to Straightaway Travel. We book your trip with no added fees. We do all the planning for you and don't charge a penny extra than what you would book online. Please subscribe to our channel.
Make sure to hit like and subscribe and go to www.straightawaytravel.com for all your vacation needs at 0 cost to you. We make your vacation perfect. You pay nothing more.